Good morning, Broad Street students, staff, and special guests. I'm proud to welcome you all to Broad Street School's Arbor Day celebration. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and then remain standing quietly while our select chorus and band sings and plays the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And these students are Tegan, Olivia, McKenna, Addie, Chloe, Abby, Maddie, Cole on trombone, Katrina on flute, Christian on saxophone, and Michael on the cymbals.
Special thanks to Nashua Park and Recreation for selecting Broad Street School as a recipient of a dogwood tree for the 2019 Arbor Day celebration. Thank you to Ms. Nunnally and the students of Broad Street who are performing some musical selections today, and to the Junior ROTC Color Guard for a presentation of the colors. We have a number of special guests here today to help us celebrate, and I'm delighted to first introduce to you Mayor Jim Donchis.
Thank you very much. It's really great to be here at Broad Street School with our dedicated staff and our teachers, and of course all of our students. We do an Arbor Day celebration every year, but at one of our elementary schools, but I think this is the first time we've had the national anthem from chorus, so thank you very much. You did a great job. Now I want to introduce you to some of our elected officials from Ward 1 and from Ward 3. We have Bruce Cohen and Bill Bordy. They're state reps up in Concord. Thank you for coming. And we have Trish Klee, who is both a state rep from my neighborhood, Ward 3, as well as a member of the Board of Aldermen. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. And Gloria McCarthy, you know her very well, but Brian used to be on the Board of Aldermen and was a very important member of our city government. As I said, we do an Arbor Day celebration every year, and we're going to be planting the tree over here, which Mr. Caggiano, who's going to speak in a couple of minutes, tells me is a dogwood tree. So I want to thank our Parks and Rec Department, our forestry unit. They do this every year. They do a great job for the city in all of our parks. So thank you very much. The word arbor comes from the Latin. Latin was an old language that they used to speak in ancient Rome, and is a foundation for English, one of the foundations for English. And the word arbor is Latin for tree, and that's how we get Arbor Day. And of course, their trees are really important. The nature, the birds love them. They take greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide and make it into oxygen, which we breathe. So it's important that we celebrate Arbor Day every day. And again, thank you, Ms. Batchelder and everyone here at Broad Street for helping us to celebrate. Now, we always have an official proclamation, which I will read to you. Whereas Arbor Day honors trees for how they clean our air, like I said, protect our drinking water, and help create healthier communities, our country has celebrated Arbor Day for 145 years. The day has its origins in Nebraska. And whereas J. Sterling Morton and his family moved from Detroit to Nebraska in 1854, their love of nature prompted them to plant trees, shrubs, and flowers at their new home. As editor of the local newspaper, Morton spread agricultural information to other pioneers who also loved trees. Enthusiasm for trees grew, and Nebraska first officially proclaimed Arbor Day on March 12, 1874. It became a legal holiday in Nebraska in 1885 and in schools nationwide in 1882. Whereas Arbor Day is celebrated annually in Nashua, like I said, thanks to the dedication of city leaders and the Parks and Recreation Department. Nashua has been designated a Tree City USA for 19 years, having met standards of the National Arbor Foundation. A dogwood tree was planted at New Searles Elementary School last year. This year, we are excited to plant one right here at the Broad Street Elementary School. Whereas may the planting of this tree remind us to protect all trees as renewable and valuable resources which enhance the vitality and beauty of our community. And now I therefore, Mayor Jim Donchis of the City of Nashua and the Board of Aldermen, do hereby recognize April 19th as Arbor Day in Nashua. So I'm going to give this stage or our little podium here, to Nick Caggiano. He's head of the Parks and Recreation Department, and he helps supervise all of our employees, many of whom are here today, again, who have done this and take care of all of our parks. So thank you, Nick, and
Thank you, Mayor.
I'm going to give this to Ms. Batchelder, but thank you, Nick.
You're welcome. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Thank you for allowing us to celebrate Arbor Day with you. On behalf of the City of Nashua, the Division of Public Works, and our Park and Recreation Department, I'd like to thank Principal Batchelder, students, administrators, and the facility for letting us celebrate Arbor Day. Anybody know what the oldest tree, one of the oldest trees in the world is? Which one? This guy. You can stand up. All right. The oldest tree is called Methuselah. It's a bristlecone pine tree from California's White Mountains. And it is thought, it's so old they can't narrow it down, but it's almost 5,000 years old. Can you imagine that? A tree 5,000 years old? They keep the location kind of secret, and the Forest Service kind of takes care of it. So today, as the mayor said, we're going to plant a dogwood. It's called Cornus Florida rubra. All trees have Latin names. So we're going to help with that. And I want to thank our partners for Arbor Day the past 4 or 5 years. We've partnered with our friends at Eversource, Ian, Crystal, and Miss LaRocca. They provided the tree, and they have some gifts for you at the end of the presentation that I think you're going to like very much. I also want to thank my staff. I'm biased, but I think you got one of the best park and rec departments in New England here in Nashua. My tree foreman is Matt Eiserman, RJ Lovering, Ashley Carasone, and my recreation manager, Kelly DeSimone, and our coordinator, Jeff DeSalvo. So thank you all for coming in. Sean Dyer's over here too. He's standing on the side. So, with that being said, you guys are going to sing some songs for us. We're going to hear from Eversource very briefly, and then we're going to have Corey from the state of New Hampshire is going to present your school with a Tree City USA flag. Okay? Thanks.
All right, so my name is Miss Nunnally, and I'm the music teacher here at Broad Street School. Up here, I have first and second grade, and they've prepared 2 songs for you today. The first one is called Earth, We're in It Together, and it is complete with choreography and some wonderful dance moves. So here we go, first and second grade. Thank you. So our second song is called Saving the Earth, and it's a little slower, a little more serious. You'll notice there are 2 parts. First grade in the middle has their own part, and second grade has their own separate part.
I love the land, the air,
Great job. Okay. Nice job, you guys. Outstanding. I'd like to invite up one of the foresters from Eversource, Ian Farley, that we work very well with. And he's going to talk a little bit, very briefly, about our partnership and our stewardship of trees.
Good morning. That was great. Tough act to follow. So my name's Ian. What I do for the company is I'm actually an arborist. So we have a whole department that all we deal with is trees. So this year we're actually coming into Nashua to do a lot of trimming. So what we do is we go around and identify trees that are growing up near our wires. We trim them back, and then if we see a tree that is in decline, we may have it removed for safety, for reliable electricity, but also for the safety of the public. So today I actually brought some Fraser firs, which some people use as a Christmas tree. So each person, if you want, you can bring it home and plant it in your yard. And then also we're planting a dogwood, and the reason a dogwood's a good tree for us is that it won't grow tall. So we're actually promoting a lot of trees similar to dogwoods to be planted around our wires, because then the tree will lead a nice happy life and it won't grow up and have to be trimmed by our crews. So happy to be here, and I'll be giving out some trees. Thanks.
Thank you, Ian. Our next presentation is the State Community Forester, Corey Keith. He's going to join us along with Principal Batchelder, and we have a little gift for the school, so if you could come up. When I started with the city, I met an amazing woman. Her name was Mary Reynolds. She was the urban forester for the state, and she pushed me very hard to become a certified tree warden and to get Nashua back to be a tree city. Amazing woman. She passed away this summer after she had retired for years, and an incredible woman. So she was the one who pushed us to start doing this, and I just want to thank her. So anyway, Corey's here. He's going to talk a little bit about Tree City, and we have a flag presentation for the principal in your school.
Thank you, Nick. Good morning. So, due to Nashua's strong and sustainable urban forestry program, the community has once again achieved the Tree City USA status for the 20th year. Once again, the community has gone above and beyond and earned the Tree Growth Award for presenting a higher care of trees in their community. Not only has Nashua earned the Tree City and Tree Growth Award, they have also been awarded with the Sterling Award for earning the Tree Growth Award for its 10th year. Since the program first started in 1976, Nashua will be the second community in all of New Hampshire to have ever received the Sterling Award. So it is quite the achievement. I want to thank all the members, Nashua and all the members involved with this achievement, and thank you for making Nashua a better place to live. And I would like to honor the city of Nashua of their strong commitment to the trees within their community. I'd like to present you with the Tree City USA flag and the Sterling Award. Congratulations.
Okay, Principal Batchelder has a couple of students that are gonna fill the hole in with the mayor, so I don't know who they are.
We have David Butler and Jalen Karen. I would like to thank everyone for coming, Eversource, Park and Rec, the mayor, and all of our guests. Thank you so much for coming today. This concludes our program. Have a great day. Happy Earth Day. And teachers, when we leave, if you could please go through the front here and you can stop by the table. All students will receive a gift and then you can go up and enter the school through the catwalk. Thank you. Have a great day.